Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to review and also quick unbox this awesome looking smart security cam. This is called AnnKe i71DD and is done by a company called AnnKe. They are phenomenal when it comes to small but very effective security cameras. This camera is 3 megapixel. Again, it's very good with weather, also motion detection, and you can also put either a memory card or you can save on cloud in order to get access to the timeline. Except that I don't want to forget, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, click the subscribe button. Make sure you share this with your friends and family. Make sure you click the notification, select all in order to get notified once we have a new video out. On top of that, if you have a question, drop them at the bottom of the video. We'll have to help you out ASAP. And don't forget to click the like button. It really motivates us to make these type of videos quickly with a little more detail every time. And here are all the components that are part of the box. It comes with this user guide, which you have to open like a brochure on what all the functionality it is, which we're going to cover in this video, what's included in the box, how you will be able to charge it, also at the bottom some warning and how to turn it on and off. But once you flip to the back, where you're going to get the app from, how to hook it up to the wall, how you will be able to install it, and some questions in the bottom. And that's about it. It does come with a 24 hours video surveillance sticker that you can put at the back of your door or on the window. It does come with a charging wire, USB type A to USB type C, so that way you can charge your security camera very quickly. Now for mounting, you do have some screws and some parts that you can go inside of a drywall, which makes it simple to install. It doesn't come out that fast. And there is a little key, SIM slot opener is inside of it. It also comes with this little sticker which you can put on first, and you know exactly where to make the holes for the mount. Now it also comes with the mount, which is inside of a little plastic, which we already opened, and you can see the bottom part which the screw is going to go through. You can use a drill to put it quickly, and also you can open this part, and this way you can get access so you can install the camera easily. But this part do come out. You can see it, it's so easy. And then once you install the camera here, then you can put it back on and screw it back on. And once you do this part, once you tie it up, this part also going to get small, so this is not going to move. So it's all going to be with this on how you will be able to position the camera to be on a tilt or a little bit down or up. And then this part will be sitting on the camera itself. So this way it sits down. There is a secondary part on the top to make sure that it has a better grip with the actual camera. We will show this in a few seconds. And the big moment is the actual camera itself. This is how it really looks. All right, so the front part, you do have a little sticker that we're going to take off. And then this is how the camera really looks. Now when you go in the front part of it, you have a lot of connections, but let's go first around. So you do have their logo really nicely written on the side. And once you go to the back part of it, you have a huge speaker. Then you do have the mounting section, and then you do have a little sensor, and then the QR code. When you're setting it up, it will really help you out. And one going to the other side has their name again, really nicely written. Now when you go on the top of it, you have a sticker that gives you most of the information that you need, something like even the serial number, and this way it will help you out with your warranty. And you do have the model number, everything on the top. Now when you hook this up outside, yes, it will have wear and tear, and this can come off. When you go to the bottom part of it, you have a section that you can open, and this is where you can hook up a micro SD. Also you can charge it, and there's a little sensor if you need to reset it. There's the button, but this is really thick, so that means water would not get into it because it is in the bottom anyways, unless you want to put it on a side. And that's about it. Now when you go to the front part of it, you have a huge lens that will pick up everything, which is about 3 megapixel. And then you do have some sensors around. So this is the light sensor. There's going to be an LED right over here. Then you have a little mic, which I'm not sure if you can see it. It's right around here where the white section will come up. This is the PIR sensor. So it's a motion sensor when you move around, and the microphone is right here. So that is really cool on how this has been set up. But this is how the camera really looks. and we will go next to hook it up and check it out. So as indicated, we need to download the app. For that, we can go to Google Play Store, or we can grab our camera in front of it, and then it will tell you to show the options. We will select, and it takes a couple of seconds, and now we have this app, so we got to install it. So once you have the app downloaded, make sure that you create an account and you have to log in. Once you're inside, this is what you should see. Now it will tell you to add a camera. For that, we have to make sure that we turn on the camera itself. So as soon as you get it, you open the bottom, and this button, the one that have a little line to it, you have to hold it for a couple of seconds. And there you go, now it's turned on. So we will close it, and as you can see, this part is blinking. So for that, we're going to put it down, go on the actual app, hold it. We will say allow because it's the very first time. And it says that, have you heard the noise? We're going to say yes, go to next step. Now it's just going to try to find it, and it already knows where it is. So we will select it. And now it says to connect it to your Wi-Fi. And we will just wait for the Wi-Fi to kick in. And there you go, now the Wi-Fi list will show up. So you need to select the one that will work with this. So the one I'm going to select is the 2.4, just to be on a safe side. Once you entered your password, we will say done and click next. And we're going to say confirm. Now as long as you entered your password properly, it will go through to connect the device.
Connection succeeded.
There you go. And now it's just setting it up for you. And we're done. Now we have to name the camera. So I will just name it living room, and I say done. And let's start. So go next. And there you go. So how it has been selected right now. So it has not been connected with any solar power or anything. So I'm just going to say battery only. And I'm going to say next. Click next. And it says to set it up. So we will show that in a couple of seconds. And say finish. And save, and it will tell you that if you want to get the online, then you can also process it that way. But I'm going to put a micro SD inside of it so we can process. But if you want to go with the different connections or different type of system, you can get it monthly or annually, and you can also try it for free for a month. And that's about it. So we will just say no thanks and continue free plan. And now it requires to do an update. So it is asking us to do an update, and we will process it right now. And we will say update. And as you can see on the bottom, it says that it is just waiting for it to get updated. And you can see how fast it is to download. Now we will just wait for this part to be done. So now it just got updated. And the best part is that it knows your time zone already. And if you need to change your Wi-Fi, it's right over here under settings. You will be able to process it. And now it's done. So we will go back to camera. And here's the camera. So it is already known how it's possible. And then you can press play. And now it's live. So we can turn on the sound. And now we should be able to. You see that? So it automatically uses that part. And we need to turn on the actual light to it. And you can see that the light is on. And we're going to put it back. That's how nice it is to process that part. And also if you need to put it on the sleep mode, you can process, and then you can wake it up if it need to wake up, and we can press play again, and it will start up really quickly. There are some indications on the top, something like if it is going to be on or not, the Wi-Fi is on, how much battery you have, and then also if you want to make it full screen, you have the settings and also some messages. So if you click on messages itself, timeline that you can see that it already has. So if I have to press on it to play, now this is already going to be playing for you. How nice that is to process. And when I was setting it up, so that means motion detection is already on, and then you have the date on the top. Now if I have to press home, and then I'm going to connect. So it takes a couple of seconds for it to connect. It doesn't matter where you are, it will be started there for you. So that's live. You can see that it does say live right over here, so you can see it. That's not the only thing. If you want to go to settings, now under settings you have way more options that you can play, and that way you have more accessibility to it. So you can see that there's a motion detection that you can click on. Right now it's under medium. You can have it even higher. Then also notifications over here, so you can get notification if somebody is moving by or anything. Also alert is there, so you can have the flashlight on, and also more. Video setting is over here too, so if you want to put the night vision on, which mine is already selected. Anti-flickering, which is really cool. It is set up under 60 frames per second or 60 hertz. And also recording right now is set up under SD, but you can change it to 2K or SD. A lot of options are over here. Now you can see that you can set it up to be online, or you can set up a micro SD to it so you can play with it. Also there's a flashlight indicator, and there is power settings. You can click on that and you can set up that also, so auto after. And also there's a audio settings, and you can share this, and also installation guide if you need it. So it's all going to be set up underneath of it. Now you can also have the library, which is showing your timeline, and also you can set up users. And this we can have more people added to this list, so you can say add friend device, and this way you can other people in your house will have access, so you can play with this camera. And I've said about it, let's connect this outside. Now in order to hook it up, make sure that you first align the base, and make sure you put the screws properly one by one. And then if it's not going to tie with your drill, use a screwdriver to tie it up properly, and then hook up the camera to the base, and then that part of it which connects to the actual part on the wall, just make sure you tie it, and make sure you position it properly so that we can get the full access for the back or for your view, and that's it, and you're set. Now every time you need to charge it up, and that will last you a very long time, and then that we can go next. Or you can connect it to a solar power. All the links will be available at the bottom of this video, except that this was our take. I hope you guys like our video. If you do like it, click the like button, subscribe button on the top, comment on the bottom. Always remember to visit our own website, which is xctex.info. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and other social networking places, and thank you.